Right. I was kind of reviewing a lot of the different movies, and I didn't really like some of them, in all honesty. After listening to them a couple times, I kind of was a little disappointed. So I went ahead and I erased some of them, and then I renamed all of the vlogs to be TTC vlog and then the number. So this way it'll stay nice and organized, and there's no confusion about which one goes first. There was someone that had commented. I'm actually trying to, and thank you so much for the comment. It was VA Sweet Pea. Thanks so much for the comment, and everyone keep subscribing. I'm going to keep putting these up. I'm going to try and see if I can do one every single day, but I don't think I'm going to have enough interesting stuff to talk about every single day, in all honesty. So I'm going to just go ahead and if I have something interesting to talk about that day, I'll do a short one. If not, then it might be every couple of days. So what I do have to talk about this morning was the changes in those videos. And finally, my dog's pet portrait pictures came in. So I'm really excited because we have I have one dog, and my mom, our family dog, my mom's dog, she's much older now too. We took her to get her pet portrait when we took my dog as well. And they were free at Petco about 2 weeks ago. It was a grand reopening of one of the Petcos down here. And so we actually went to this free portrait sitting, and then we get one picture. So okay, it's only one picture, but there's no copyright stuff on it, so I can actually scan it and kind of do whatever I want. And then if I do want to order more, I'll order more, but the one that we got is already really great, so I might just do a frame and that's it, because I have thousands of pictures of this dog as it is anyways. So I'm going to start with our older dog. This is my family's dog. So it's the one that we've had. She's was born in November, probably close to Thanksgiving of 1997. So she's old. She's a really old little pup. And this is her. This is Diana. The picture's white and it's really bright in this room, so it's kind of hard to see. And you can tell she's a little older girl. Her teeth are really bad. She's pretty thin, but she had just gotten her hair cut a couple days before, so she looked really cute. And of course not as cute as when she was a puppy, but poor thing, she's doing really well actually for being as old as she is. So that's Diana, and she's a cockapoo. She's one of them. She's more Cocker Spaniel, I think, than Poodle, but then now again, as she's getting older, you kind of do see some good amount of Poodle in there. And then this is our baby, the one that you've been seeing in the camera once in a while. This is Cali, like California, Cali. And this is her pet portrait. And we found her ears are amazing. Everyone loves her ears. We found her on the street. It'll be 2 years in August that we actually found her on the street where we used to live in New Jersey. Get nice and close there. And she was about 10 weeks old, so we estimate her birthday to be the same week as my husband's birthday, so that's why we kind of just gave her the same birthday as my husband. And she had no tags on her or anything. She was starving, and there's a really funny story to it, but that's for another time. And so we kept her, and no one ever came across any shelters looking for her or anything. So we just, we kept her, no tags. We called her Cali, like the word street in Spanish is calle. And when I spelled it out for my friends, my American friends to see it in English, they all kept saying Cali. They didn't know how to pronounce it. So it actually ended up being really cute. Really cute little name. So that's her. She's going to be 2 years old in June. So the pet portraits are done. And then the second thing, or the next thing I wanted to talk about was I got my magazine this morning. I get this every once in a while now. It's called Working Mother. There's some nice little stories in there. And this one, as far as I know, I've been getting for free. I've never paid for any magazines. The same thing like my US Weekly. I get it every single week, and I've never paid for it, and I have no idea how I keep getting them. So this is Working Mother, and there's some pretty cute stories in here. Obviously, their main focus is how to empower women that are working and are mothers. Lots of great little articles in here. So I've got that this morning, and from that I got some really great recipes. And they're tuna steaks with avocado and tomato salsa. That one sounds awesome. Tuscan lemon chicken, and of course the one that I love the most, which I am really excited to try, is a sun-dried tomato hummus. I love hummus. We actually just went to the pita pit around the corner yesterday for lunch, and had some amazing hummus that they do there. So I'm really excited to try those. And the next order of business on the trying to conceive stuff that I've been talking about, I have backed up and put some notes in some of the previous videos, and I wanted to explain very clearly that I do not do BBT yet. It's something that I'm going to start doing soon. So I am going to be BBTing as soon as this cycle starts, if it does start. If it does start and I'm not pregnant this cycle, then I am going to start BBTing to try and figure out exactly when it is that I ovulate. Now, obviously, I do check cervical mucus, but the issue being that I don't know what the exact consistency is. I'm assuming that every single woman is different, and even if we're looking for that nice egg white, sticky, stringy mucus, it's not going to be like that for every single person. So I'm estimating that my ovulation was anywhere between March 31st and sometime last week. I'm thinking around March 5th or 6th. And if that's the case, then I'm between 6 and 11 days DPO. So it's still a little bit too early to test. And regardless, I went ahead and did a pregnancy test this morning, and it was negative. So I don't know what that means. I mean, it could really be that I'm not. And again, it could be that I'm way too early. If I did ovulate around this perfect time when we, did have sex, then this would be absolutely perfect, you would think. Because it would fall into the window where I actually think I ovulated, which, like I originally said, was around any time between Saturday and Sunday, April 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. So any one of those 3 days would have been absolutely perfect. And if that's the case, then I am way too early on testing. So I have 2 more tests. I bought the Target brand, the Up and Up, and I bought in a 3-pack, was like, I think $9. So that's not too bad. Obviously, if one of those comes out positive, then I am going to go buy more, obviously, and do like 20 more tests. But to just start off, if I even get one that comes out positive, that would be a miracle. So I might as well just start with some pretty cheap ones for right now. So I'm going to actually try and patiently wait until this Friday to test again. I might actually test on Wednesday, and then I might test Friday too. So this way I get the full range of a couple days from now, and then on Friday. I'm hoping that my period doesn't come on the 24th the way that it's estimating here in the calendar, because that would be a 39-day cycle, which I think is too long of an estimated cycle on this little fertility friend calendar. I'm actually hoping it comes this weekend or by the latest sometime next week. Anything up to April 20th is a 36-day cycle, and that would be normal. If at that time nothing has happened by then I'm going to go buy a couple more tests and also test next week on the 20th as well. Because that would be technically the first day of my period within this normal 36-day cycle for myself. So hopefully that clears it up a little bit, because when I rewatched them, I thought they were a little boring. and confusing. So I would love some feedback if you guys think, if you have questions about PCOS, what kinds of symptoms I'm going through, or anything of that nature. I would love questions and to actually have a good discussion with someone about this. And I'm trying to think what else. I wanted to congratulate my two friends on their beautiful babies. One of them had her baby last Wednesday, so she's not even a week old yet. And then the other one was 2 weeks old on Saturday, so he's totally adorable as well. And then on Sunday, my other best friend, who I've been friends with since I was about 9 years old, also just gave me some interesting news. So I'm going to leave it at that, and I'm really excited to actually move back home to New Jersey and start to see everyone again. And I'm trying to think what else I wanted to talk about today. I'm already almost at 12 minutes. I'm sorry I went through the pregnancy journal really quickly yesterday. I had a couple more things to kind of throw around and talk about. I did go ahead and look up the Zen collection, the Fisher-Price Zen collection. I actually looked at it again yesterday, and I had forgotten how adorable it is and how perfect those colors are. Totally natural, neutral colors that I really, really like. And I'm going to show you guys the bassinet real quick. I was actually just trying to pull this up. And let me, because the dog is driving me nuts right now because she really wants to go outside. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys real quick so I can also let her out. She just actually split her bone already this morning. Say hi. You want to go outside and play with Amber, don't you? Hold on. Yeah, there you go.